name is Arieldi. We're back with this 2015 Ford Focus. We got to do the fuel tank, purge valve, and charcoal canister all along. And I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks hopefully while we do this. First thing we're going to do over here is remove this cover. We're going to do the purge valve first. It's going to start by taking this intake pipe right here off. So after cooking up a couple times and using a pick to finally get the white clip off, this is out. We clip the inside first. Testing. Boom, and just like that, the purge valve is done right there. Make sure you clip the white clips in. The route's right there all the way throughout. And make sure you plug in the connector and put the pipes in. Then we'll be all done. Okay, we're under the car now. We're going to do the fuel tank and the charcoal canister. The charcoal's right here and the fuel tank is right here, and we're replacing it because of this deformation right here, as you guys can see, which is caused typically by the purge valve getting stuck in an open position, and it pulls too much vacuum on the tank and it sucks it up, and typically you'll have stalling and stalling and no start and or wrong fuel gauge level. We first want to take these two screws off right here and kind of move this out of the way. I think we should be able to fit this out without taking it all the way out. Okay guys, so we took this line off, removed this heat shield out of the way. Right now I gotta take the clips off, one right there and then the green one over there. That's gonna allow us to lower the tank with these lines attached, and we can disconnect them once the tank is down. Alright guys, now we can actually take this bolt off. This is in the front, towards the front of the car, and these are towards the back. There should be two. Same. Everything else should be disconnected. Guys, it looks like these also are attached here, so let's take those off also. The only thing we have not disconnected is the fuel tank harness. We should be able to do that once we lower this. so we finally lowered the tank. I'll definitely recommend get the tank as empty as possible before you guys take it out, because it is not very light. And this one's actually leaking out a little bit now, but once you get the tank out, you're good to go. And then now you can take all these panels off and these hoses. Oh, there's another one in the front. So on the front of this connector there's a clip. I couldn't see this before, and that's it. We can take it out. Okay guys, before you start taking this off, you want to make sure you clean this very well. We are reusing the fuel and we're also reusing this pump, so we want to make sure this area is fully clean before we transfer everything to the other one. We don't want to get any dirt, anything to get inside, so let's get some brake clean and clean this up. This attachment right here, just soft bristle that you can hook up to your drill just to loosen up the dirt, and just kind of go around and loosen the dirt like this. To take this off, we're just going to use a hammer, and we're going to use a pry bar, and we're just going to tap this out. They also make tools you can use on these, but I always do that. It works very well. Make sure you replace this also. So we just put this fuel tank up. Right now we just gotta button everything up. I still have to do the charcoal canister, so I'm gonna do that right after I button these things up here. Okay, very good. Okay guys, the fuel tank is done. The only thing I have to do left with the fuel tank is actually transfer the fuel from this tank to the car, to the new. The next thing we have to do is install the charcoal canister in this car. We're going to do that real quick. We're going to clear all the faults, and we're going to test drive the car to make sure everything is good. Then we're going to come back in a couple of weeks because we have to do a couple of coolant lines, possibly a O2 sensor if the check engine light comes back on, because I did have a fault for the heater element of the O2 sensor, but we're gonna worry about that later. We actually have to swap the suspension from the aftermarket that's on there right now. We're gonna put the original shocks on the car with lowering springs. So okay guys, the charcoal canister is in. We just gotta button up a few things up in the front engine area, and this is it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Have a good one. Peace.